guys, it's CK here and welcome back to Forza Horizon 3. Now in the previous videos that I've done over the past couple of days, you guys have been wanting me to build the 2018 Dodge Demon. Now I really like that thing, and since we've done a Fast and Furious review yesterday, we're going to go ahead and do another Fast and Furious sort of video today, because I am going to attempt to build the one that Dom drives in Fast 8. So I've already done like the colour and everything. It's got the blacked out rims, it's kind of got the roof and everything all blacked out. I'm not the best with the vinyl editor, so do forgive me if it's a little bit out of line, but it's just a tiny bit. But yeah, the Challenger Demon, 840 horsepower in that thing. So this is probably the most in-depth I've went in terms of preparation for a build, because I do not want to get this wrong. But we're going to be keeping the stock engine because it is basically just a tuned Hellcat motor, which is awesome as we all know, and it is rear wheel drive. To be honest, I think it should be rear wheel drive, because 840 horsepower, putting down that amount of power will be absolutely nuts. Now, it does have the wide body, so yeah, it's essentially a Liberty Walk Challenger. That's what the Demon is with more power. That's the way I look at things. So yeah, I just said I feel that Dodge looked at Liberty Walk and thought, you know what, that actually looks pretty good on it. Let's just phone them and see if we can make a car out of it. So yeah, I think that's what went down. But I think they already have made like a 4-wheel drive Challenger. I'm just not sure if it was like a Hellcat or anything. But yeah, in terms of the spoiler, we're actually going to be leaving the stock one because that is what is still on the Demon. Now we get to the most controversial part here. We're going to get to the rims in a little second. So yeah, I've went through the rims as much as I can to try and match the ones on the Demon, and they're a tricky bugger to try and match, man. Seriously, they're like a triangular square. But we are going to be going for a set of Compomotives tyres. I think it's right here. Is this the ones? Yes, it is. Now, I try to make it look as triangular as possible. I know you can easily go with ones like this for the 1552s and stuff like that, but I don't think it looks right, man. I really don't think it looks right. But with these ones, did I just pass them? I think I did, didn't I? There we go. These ones, it kind of suits the car. It's kind of big and bulky and everything, so let's put them on there. Now, in terms of the size of the things, I think we're going to be keeping it on 20s at the front and maybe make them a little bit bigger at the rear, considering that we have a lot more tyre to play with at the rear end. Now, the Demon, I don't think it's getting much in terms of like any handling upgrades or anything, but considering we're going to have 840 horsepower in this thing, I want to be safe on the roads of Horizon 3. I don't want to be freaking flying about all over the place, because I've already made a Challenger Hellcat build when the game first came out. It was Liberty Walked and everything, but it had over 1000 horsepower. So yeah, I'll leave a link in the description if you want to go and see that. So that was my own custom style, but this one is obviously Fast and Furious based. Now, shall we lower it a wee bit? I think we shall. Oh, that looks nice. That looks really nice. Now, I was kind of scared to put these rims on this, but I think it actually goes quite nicely now. Now that it's actually lowered down a wee bit, it's nice. Very nice indeed. Now, have any of you guys done this yet? I presume some of you have, because the Demon's one of the most talked about cars in the media at the moment. Now, somehow we have a magic roll cage. Okay. I might be just seeing things here. Yeah, it does add weight, but somehow improves the launch. Okay then, I'm not going to freaking thingy with that. I think we'll just leave it, because the Challenger Demon I don't think has a roll cage, but it does have a lot of weight reduction. So 3,520 pounds it's down to now. Okay. So let's see. Now I've flipped through this as well to see what we can get it up to in terms of 840 horsepower. Now I put in the exhaust pipe. I'm sure we could put in... No, I mean, if we put in stuff like the intake and everything like that, I think it'd be a wee bit better than the supercharger. Let's see, here we go. 770. Wee bit of camshafts. Where's that take us up to? 837. So we are 3 away. I don't know if we're going to if we're going to be able to get 840 on the button. 843. Ah man, this is a bummer. 856. Eee. This is quite annoying now. 847. I think our best bet would go with the oil and cooling because that's 843. Yeah, it does make it a little bit heavier, but still, it's got the near enough same power as the Challenger Demon. I was going to call it a Challenger Hellcat, but no. Excuse me if I do that, guys. I probably will end up doing that in this video. So that's all the power taken care of, but what I need to do is change the bonnet to matte black. Now, the rims are already matte black and everything. So yeah, but while we're saving here, is the face cam exposure alright this time, or like the lighting? Because I had a number of comments saying for me to change the exposure and kind of dim it down a little bit. I think it's actually pretty good because I do admit when I watched them back, I was like, Jesus Christ, it's blinding light. But yeah, it should be better now. I'm still trying to get back into the rhythm of things with the face cam in terms of like the quality of it. The matte black bonnet, I think we should go for that. Yes, please. This thing just screams badass, man. So cool. So freaking cool. But look at that. Look at that. That is just essentially the Demon right there, man. Oh, it looks so nice when you get everything fitted. Matte black bonnet. I'll speak that again. I'll say that again. Matte black bonnet. There we go. Bloody hell, I cannot speak today. Unfortunately, we can't make the roof matte black because for some reason it doesn't let us go into the special colours for vinyls. Yeah, that's a beast, absolute beast. So we're going to take it out on the roads right now. Oh my god, this is going to be good, man. Going to be good. Now, hopefully, since we have ginormous tyres, we should be able to put the power down. I'm not too sure because 707 horsepower in the stock Hellcat is bonkers enough, so it's going to be a little bit of a challenge. We might tweak it in terms of the gearing and everything because obviously the Challenger Hellcat is set up for drag racing. I know doodly squat about drag racing, so yeah, we're going to make it relatively like a street build. Oh my mother of god, that looks good in the sunlight. And to be honest, it kind of looks like chrome, but it's actually a metal flake that I've got on it. Oh mammy, I like that. So, let's see, cars, tuning. Now the gearing, I'm expecting it to be quite quick because, oh, there we go, 224 miles an hour. Because in real life, it's either 2.2 or 2.3 seconds. The Demon goes 0 to 60. I can't even comprehend that, man. It's fucking insane. So we're going to put it up in terms of acceleration and see if we can get that 0 to 60 time. Okay, right, I don't think it's going to get there. 2.87. We're actually increasing it now, guys. That's a bit bad. Okay. Yeah, you're not going to get everything absolutely bang on in Forza. To be honest, I think where we were was actually better, wasn't it? Let's see, 7, 8, it's 8, 9 actually, but we're going to be the best bet around, but here. That's all you get, guys. I mean, with tuning and everything, you do need to take your time. That's actually down a wee bit. That's perfectly fine. I think we'll keep it around about there just now. We only tweaked it a little bit. Bloody hell, the camber, though. Okay, anti-roll bars, we're going to need to stiffen them up a wee bit because the Challenger is essentially a boat on the road. Make it a little bit stiffer at the front. The springs, lower right down, man. Lower that right down to get a little bit more even. And I think that is us. Okay, that is us with this setup of the car. Did you see how much that dropped, man? Jesus. So someone sat in it. Fucking hell, call Hulk. Call Hulk to come and sit in this thing. Jesus Christ. Anyway, let's get going, making sure there's no one coming out of here. Oh, I missed the sound of this, man. I'm a demon. Hear me roar, bitch. It's the Jesse Pinkman demon. Right, we're going into it straight away and just leather it. To be honest, you know what this reminds me of? The old BMW M5 E60. It's always tugging at the leash to get away because it has so much power. At the time, like 500 odd horsepower for that BMW was a lot. So yeah, it's always tugging at the leash. But this thing is kind of like ×2 of that. There we go. I think we'll go down this way today. We haven't been near Yarra Valley in a video for a while. Little Fiat, you must be shiting your panties right now. It's like, don't hurt me. Don't hurt me. I'm just trying to cruise around. Oh god. This thing. Man. I'm surprised it hasn't really kicked up smoke yet from putting my foot down. Watch this, I'll say that and I'll do it in like a second. I want to see if we can get up to that top speed, man. Don't know if changing into 6 was a good idea at that point specifically, but we just did. There's a corner. Not good. Not good. Really not good. Jesus Christ. Okay, we've had our first accident. We've had our first accident in the Demon. Okay. That is why I fear for people's lives that are going to buy this thing for like real road use. Because you just know someone's going to chance it one night. There's not much traffic on the road, and they're just going to do that. So I'm feeling kind of sorry for all of the deceased demons that are going to be there. There we go, and change into 5th. Come on, sunshine, into the interior we go. Move out the way, Tommy boy. God, this steering wheel is massive, man. It's like controlling a ship. HMS Demon. That's a badass name, actually. Trademark that shit right now. If someone wants to give me any deal for that sort of name, then I'll gladly take it. They should put that in the next freaking Pirates of the Caribbean movie. HMS Demon. Reporting for duty. Army Captain Jesus. Watch where you're going. There be Priuses about. I don't know why that transcended from proper pirate to like a Scottish pirate. There be Priuses about this house. Get out now. But we're getting there. We're nearly hitting it 200 miles an hour. There we go. I'm going to need a break for this. And we could have got a lot better. But still, there's the highway to go to. Cannot go over that noise, man. Cannot go over the noise. But let us know in the comment section below, guys. What was your favourite car from Fast and Furious 8? I did mention this a little bit in the GTA video with the Duke of Death yesterday. But if you haven't watched that, I'll leave a link in the description below. Mine, it might be the Demon though, because considering how little it was in, and I think it was, I don't know if it was Street Academy 717 or David Patterson that was talking about this, but it's a product placement, right, for Dodge, but they didn't really shove it in your face that much. It was kind of like well incorporated into the action scene. Yes, there was a few close-ups of like the badge and everything, but they did it pretty nicely, so it's probably the best product placement that there's been in a movie in quite a while. At least it's not like Transformers level of product placement, or like Superman, or what do you call it, Man of Steel. Just like one scene with shit tons of freaking product placement. I'm not trying to drift this thing. Ooh, but I can't help it. It's like Kato in muscle car form, man. Now, granted, it's not as bad as the one that I built in terms of controllability when the game first came out, but it's still pretty damn twitchy sometimes. Going out of here, my Dodge Demon. I think they're going to be around about $80,000, aren't they? But if it's any cheaper than that, then that is the bargain of the century. Not the bargain, the bargain of the century. I mean, what else can you get for that sort of money with that power, man? I mean, a Lamborghini Aventador, that's 700 horsepower. Not even that, 691, even though it's got LP 700 in the name. Or the new Lamborghini Aventador S, I think that's about 730 horsepower. Even the SSV doesn't come close to that, man. It's bonkers. This is up there with the 918s, man. I mean, it's hard to think that Dodge Challenger competing with the 918. I know they're completely separate cars, but Yeah, I mean, I would love to see that as like a drag race. Challenger Demon taking on a freaking 918 in a drag. That would be mental. Just the sheer tires on this thing. I don't know, because if it is, as Dodge claimed, faster than anything out there at a drag strip, then you've got to do that test, man. You've got to do that test. Just thinking that, honestly, my mind is frazzled. So yes, we're coming up behind Alex. I still need to get the 599XX. If any of you guys want to sell me one, and I'll do a review on it, and I'll hand you it back. That's all I want it for. I want it for a review, and then that's me secretly want the car, but still, I'll sell you it back. We might actually give Alex a wee bit of a race here, man. I know this is not what the Demon was meant to do, but it's a Fast and Furious car. It's all about racing, isn't it? Hard. You can go hard, or you can go home. Oh my god. Right. Give me some traction, Dodgy boy. Doji boy, give me some traction. Right, come on. We're gonna keep it in third so it doesn't. I think that's actually putting down its power very well. Ooh. What is it with Fiats that they try to get in the way? It's like, I want a piece of the action, man. Hiya! Porsche. What is going on? Bloody hell. 1 minute I have a crash, here's a crash. Make up your bloody mind. Oh. What about a hand now, sonny boy? Sorry, Alex, I'm going to have to take this one for you, pal. Thank fuck we finished the race there, man. That would have been like another major accident. Oh my god, this car's a hoot though. I really like this, man. This is awesome. I'm pretty sure Byron Bay's done this way, so we'll take a nice little cruise down there. But overall, my quick sum up of the Fast and Furious-ish Challenger Demon, it's truly astonishing. I think I'm going to drive this one more than my mental 1000 horsepower one, because it's just way more manageable, and I think it actually looks a lot better. I think it does, so we can only wait and see where the next expansion is going to be, because I've been thinking over the last few nights, is it going to be like a celebration, like Fast and Furious expansion, when Fast 8 comes out in like DVD and that? I don't know, that's got me thinking, but leave your like thoughts down below, guys. What do you think the next expansion for Horizon 3 is going to be? There's some talk about Hooligan DLC and stuff, but I don't know. We'll need to wait and see. But right now, I think we're going to round it off, because we're not going to Byron Bay. We're going down to freaking the shipwreck area. Got to do this. Fast and Furious. Woo! There has to be a jump in a Fast and Furious video, man. It's just a law. You need to do that. So yeah, funnily enough, we crashed into a freaking barrier, and we're going off-road, which was not what I planned. We're ending off in the exact same place as we did in the 918 video, except it's daytime. Did not plan that whatsoever. So yeah, guys, if you have enjoyed this video, then you know what to do. Leave a like on it. It truly does mean everything to us. The support is absolutely fantastic. Just thanks for the support on the face cam as well. I'm trying to improve it, honestly. And yeah, subscribe to the channel if you are brand new, and also share it around with your friends. But I will see you in my next video, coming tomorrow as always, for me and the big bad Dodge Demon. Bye bye. Badass as fuck.